is up, YouTube family? YouTube gang! Today I'm going to be doing part 1 of What If Luffy Got Poseidon and Hephaestus. Now, the reason why I didn't put in Prometheus was, well, Big Mom got Prometheus, and I maybe might have finessed the entire, meaning of the word. So, yeah. And Poseidon is basically, well, cloud of water and cloud of fire. So, yeah, so Luffy's mother is actually going to be Big Mom. And how this is going to work is, let's say Big Mom was still hot when she was, 40s or in her 40s. Well, she wasn't that bad when she was 48, so I guess you could say she was probably probably still kind of attractive when she was 45. Yeah, a lot of things can happen in 3 years, guys. And Dragon was like 35. He did this so he could have a strong brute to come over to the you-know-what. But Big Mom stopped him because, let's just say Big Mom was a little bit nice, but after my man's dragon left, she turned into the woman as we know, Big Mom. And what might be really crazy is, what if Rocks is Katakuri's dad? that'd just be crazy, because people are saying, oh, Kaido's Katakuri's dad. How? The timeline don't match up. There's no way Kaido is gonna have a kid at 10 years old. Oda's not gonna do that. Is he? Hello? Guys? Oh, nobody's with me. Okay, yeah, just cue the what if. Shouts out to my boy, Gojo Satoru. I don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen, so I don't know how to pronounce this dude's name. His name used to be Emis Itachi. But, he and, we started our YouTube channels around the exact same time, uploading-wise. He actually got inspired, maybe? Or, he didn't get inspired, probably, but he made it known that he was going to start a YouTube channel. But I thought that he was going to, have more clout than me, you know what I mean? Because he was getting so much subscribers. And I was literally only at 10 or 11. So I was like, well, crap. Next thing I know, he probably gonna have 1K subscribers. And look at what we are now. We both don't have 1K subscribers. But we'll both get there someday, So shout out to this guy. He's a great gamer. I haven't really watched his videos. They're kind of long, but they're pretty nice. Have some gaming tips too. Ooh, yeah. So if you haven't already, go subscribe to this guy. He's a pretty good gamer. Okay, so let's just hop right into this what if. I think I've talked a little bit too much. So basically, Poseidon can fire water at objects, and yeah, I've talked way too much. This video might be a 20-minute video. So we see, I'll probably just make this into a movie, if you know what I mean. I have a lot of time on my hands, so might as well. Oh, and the ending of the Fujitora series is coming out real soon. You see, it didn't get 10 views, but it hasn't even been a day. Yeah, it's been a day, but yeah, it might be ending pretty soon if it doesn't get more views. So we see Luffy as he's just been born. He's just running around, so he still does get the no, he doesn't get the Gami no Mi yet. He's gonna get the Gami no Mi when he meets Shanks, Duh. But this is gonna be real crazy. So somehow he's gonna, the guy who, like the merchant, the guy, like, we're just gonna call him Urokodaki. You know, the guy in Wano who Luffy took the sword from. I think this was the Shodai Kitetsu. No, not the Shodai Kitetsu. The Nodai Kitetsu, or the what sword did Luffy have?
Nidai Kitetsu.
Okay, the Nidai Kitetsu. Yeah, so Luffy had the Nidai Kitetsu. Yeah, y'all didn't hear anything. That was not Rihanna. Just letting you know. It was Rihanna. So yeah, we didn't see as Luffy, like the merchant came inside the land, and Luffy just walked up to him, and he said, "Hey, sir, can I please have that sword? That seems real cool. I'll give you a lot of money on that." And he then pulls out a 500 billion berry. I'm just kidding. He then pulls out 5 million berries. The man then says, "It's gonna be 50 million." And then Luffy takes out 50 million, seemingly out of nowhere. The man just is wide-eyed, and he says, "This could help. This could help, Wano." Okay, young brat. I lied to you. It's actually 500 million. As Katakuri then comes out of nowhere and he says, "I'm sorry. My younger brother Luffy doesn't have that much in his bank account. You see, he just started getting paid 50 million a year. And, well, he's 5 years old, and he doesn't have $50 million yet." "Yeah, I actually don't. So I'll pay you I'll pay you the 500 mil. Okay." As when he pulls out the Nodai Kitetsu, 2 orbs then come rushing at Luffy. As Luffy then says, like, they didn't smash into Luffy's back. Luffy then says, "Hey, oh, they're the 2 orbs I created." "What 2? What the heck?" As Katakuri's just moving his mouth around so fast, they actually show his mouth for a second, and he's saying, "How did you get that blade? How did you do that?" "Well, you see, so I was messing around with my body, and then I might have stabbed myself on accident, and I ate a dust cloud of fire, and you see, well, I drank some water to get it out of me, and then came 2 orbs came out of my mouth, fire and water, and I've been running away from them, but now they've been talking to me because they're friends. So, yeah." "You're weird. Did you know that?" "Yeah, like, you're a really weird brother. But I still love you." So he takes the sword. I know, like, Urokodaki wouldn't just give away the sword. It's not actually Urokodaki. It's the Urokodaki of Wano because, well, I know his name, and he has Urokodaki's mask. So as far as I'm concerned, his name is Urokodaki. So yeah, deal with it. So we then see as Luffy takes the sword, he's then training with the sword, trying to cut tree after tree after tree after tree. Then Sparrow comes out, and then he says, Mama wants to see you." And Luffy then turns back, and then he says, "Oh, big brother Pero!" And he then goes rushing at Pero, and Pero says, "Save it for the tears." And he then just grabs Lucci by his hair, and he just pulls Luffy. "Come on, let's go." And, like, Luffy being mad at this then sends both Poseidon and Hephaestus to come raging down at my boy Pero Sparrow. And Poseidon then shoots water punches, or water tridents, whatever you want it to be. And Hephaestus then shoots, okay, what weapon? Oh, water hammers. Yeah, fire hammers at Pero Sparrow. And Pero Sparrow just blocks these, and then he says, "Bad boy." And Luffy just like, "I'm sorry, Pero." Now, Luffy's not going to get Haki, but he's going to be as skilled as Zoro without using Haki in swordsmanship after the 2-year time skip. So, he's been standing in front of Big Mom, and Big Mom says, Katakuri informed me that you have emergent spirits with you. Yeah, I've decided I'm going to call them, or we could just keep it Greek godly and say Poseidon and Hades. But nah, I should have used like the black orb if I wanted that one. So yeah, I'm not gonna. Oh shoot! I'm still alive. But I'm going to call them Hades and Poseidon. Oh, okay. Well, let's train them. Mama. As she starts training Luffy, training Luffy's actually taking all of her anger out on Luffy. As every day after practice or trying to kill Luffy turns out to be, well, near death. And Kid says, Mama, are we done with training now? Shut up, young boy. As Luffy, he's actually getting strong from this. So Katakuri takes over the training, like mama needs to chill out, you hear me? So he's taking over the training, and yeah, we're just gonna skip to when Luffy gets the Gum Gum no Mi, which really doesn't matter. And now we're gonna skip to Act 10 Morgan versus Luffy. Or Alvida versus Luffy. Luffy then takes out his sword as he says, You're unwilling. Oh, he went back to Whole Cake Island. So they actually know this guy is a Chad. You know what I mean? His bounty is 130 million. And he then says, Listen, your unwillingness to fight is what makes you weak. As I actually want to give Luffy a different devil fruit, to tell you the truth, or just give him no devil fruit point, period. Yeah, we're just gonna make Luffy's skin like real tight, and you know what I mean, like Luffy's skin. In Whole Cake Island, and for some Marines, they like literally call Luffy Metal Luffy, like Metal Luffy or Iron Luffy, because like he's unbreakable. Like you punch him, and you know how when a random human just comes up and they try to hit Luffy, like Luffy's skin is literally so freaking bendable. It's pull out and then and then goes. It's just weird. Like he has weird skin. It's like the gum fruit. It's just he don't got the gum fruit. That's how his skin is. So yeah. And about Luffy getting cut, I said metal. So you're gonna have to be like a decent swordsman to cut Luffy. Like if you're just a random little park, you're not gonna cut Luffy. If you're like Zoro, you're barely gonna scrape through his skin. If you're Brook, you're barely gonna stab Luffy. So yeah, if you're Mihawk, you're gonna cut Luffy in half. So yeah, he better stay away from Mihawk. If you are Ryuma, well, rest in peace, Luffy. Yeah, because he's not gonna take it out easy on you. Trust me, I know from experience. That sounded wrong. I don't know why that just sounded really wrong. So Luffy's Devil Fruit is kind of going to be like, you know how Big Mom's Devil Fruit is the ability to take souls? Well, we're gonna have Luffy's Devil Fruit be, what? The ability to suck the, not like Pudding's Devil Fruit, but, yeah, I actually don't know. Y'all comment. Oh, the gold fruit. Oh no, because he's dealing with fire. Nah. So Luffy is just not gonna have a devil fruit, I guess. I really want it to be a mythical zone, but nah. Oh, or he could have the milkshake devil fruit. I'm just thinking of Josie and the Pussycats. My milkshake brings all the kids to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Dang right. It's, oh no, that's not from Josie and the Pussycat. That's from, what's her name? I forgot. So, yeah. Yeah, we just opened the entirely new box of worms. I really just want to know her name now. Oh yeah, it was right there. Milkshake. Kellis. Okay, that's her name. Ah, Cole Sprouse. And Dylan Sprouse. But they look exactly the same. But we didn't see as Luffy just slices out Vita. Did I see? Yeah, I'm wasting a lot of time. So this is definitely going to turn out to be a movie, y'all. Probably the longest movie ever. So we didn't see Luffy as he slices out Vita up, and we're actually going to skip like way further because it's just like, like what am I supposed to talk about? So we have, he has created all those bonds. Don't worry. We have Zoro, Sanji, and we're just gonna skip to the Rob Lucci versus Luffy fight. Now, Luffy does not know Rokushiki. I was gonna say that he does, but nah, that wouldn't fit into the story. So yeah, Luffy then just stands there as, I found it. Okay, Devil Fruit for Luffy. So, okay, Luffy's Devil Fruit is going to be the ability to take, like, your strength from your body and give it to himself to make himself stronger. Nah, that low-key sucks. That'd be a horrible Devil Fruit. No, Luffy's Devil Fruit is the Milk Fruit. Or, nah, because, the chocolate fruit? I mean, yeah, Luffy's Devil Fruit is going to, not the chocolate fruit. The Raven fruit. The Tori no Mi, Luffy's just not gonna have a Devil Fruit, since I can't choose. Since that's the case, Luffy's gonna know hockey. Yeah. Or no, Luffy's not gonna know hockey because he's gonna learn hockey, but not right now. So we see our boy Luffy as he's just looking at Rob Lucci and he says, I'm gonna get Robin. Now, Luffy is going to have the same abilities because, like I said, he can turn his body not into rubber. Oh! Luffy's Devil Fruit is going to be the Putty no MI. So it's basically a special paramecia. So if you cut Luffy, it's basically like Katakuri's Devil Fruit. So if you stab him, not really gonna do anything. If you cut him, not really gonna do anything. If you shoot him, it's just gonna go straight through his back like a Logia. So yeah. And we all know you can break apart Putty. So Luffy's second gear, when he activates it, is gonna be endless. Oh no, we shouldn't give Luffy the Putty no Mi. Luffy ain't gonna have a Devil Fruit. Yeah, we just gonna do that. So Luffy is actually going to have second gear. He's not gonna have third gear, but Luffy's gonna have second gear. So second gear is basically where y'all know what second gear is. And this time, if it was any human, you know how they would explode? No. That's not in Luffy's case. Luffy's organs and, like, basically everything inside of his body are like metal, like iron rubber, just like Big Mom, or like rubber, kind of. And it's not gonna do any. We're just gonna take away the drawbacks because I'm Mr. Plot, like I'm the plot king. So yeah, unless y'all want Luffy to have the teleport Devil Fruit, but nah, Luffy's gonna say Poseidon, Prometheus, as then he then creates a But Luffy is gonna have second gear, don't worry. He then creates a water-like substance. Nah, he's then gonna create a just like it's Poseidon's gonna stay the same, and it's gonna like shoot balls and orbs. And then we then have our boy Hephaestus go around all of Luffy's sword, burning like the Luffy's sword is freaking like it's in burgeoning, and Lucci just looks as he said, huh, "I'm gonna kill you." As he then brushes at Luffy. You know what my bounty is. At this point, I feel like Luffy's bounty would be somewhere between like 530 mil. You know what my bounty is, right? Well, I'm gonna take you down and save my comrade! As he then like slices his sword, sending a ginormous fire slash at Lucci. Lucci barely dodges this. As Luffy then remembers with Sabo and Ace. As Ace then says, "Whoa, so Luffy, basically what you can do is you can create fire?" "No, I can't create fire, guys. This is, like my fire buddies. My mom calls them homies, but I don't want to be like my mom, so I'm gonna call them buddies. Luffy, you talk like your mom is a god. Who is your mom?" "Oh, no one. She's just Big Mom." As they just cough out like, "Wait, your mom? Wait, so you telling me Garp made us deal with you, knowing dang sure that your mom was Big Mama?" And this is when like one of the people from Whole Cake Island, they say, "Yes, we found you. Now you're gonna come with us, Luffy." "Huh? Mama wants you back. So come with us." "No, stay away from me and my friends." As Sabo and friend then go rushing right over to the guys, and they just get kicked back. As Katakuri then comes on and he says, "Listen, if you can defeat these lackeys, I won't take you back." "But Katakuri, sir." "Shut up and do my willing." "Yes, sir." Oh yes, did I mention Luffy and Sanji? Like Luffy met Sanji, and like while Sanji was escaping, Luffy met him. So that's actually gonna be a pivotal point in the story. So yeah, I was just like thinking about that. I said earlier that I was gonna make Sanji and Luffy, like in my head. So Sanji is here and he's pretty strong. He's actually Luffy's first mate. He knows whatever it's called, Jabe. Diamblo Jambe. Sanji's going to know Diamblo Jambe. Yeah, Diamblo Jambe. Diablo Jambe. Okay, let's just leave it at that, guys. Oh my gosh. Oda, come on. The person who must have been trying to pronounce that must have been French. Because there's no way he could have just pronounced that. Yeah, but I've wasted a lot of time. We didn't see as Luffy then flashes back, and then he says, "Now, fire mystical dragon!" As a dragon of fire then appears, and it then goes rushing. Hephaestus, turned into a dragon of fire, and go rushing at Rob Lucci. Lucci just like teleports, where he just dodges this attack, and Luffy then rushes at Lucci, and he is about to slice Lucci in the chest. But Lucci turns into Iron Man, and not Iron Man, Iron Body. And Luffy then says, "Well, Lucci, have I ever told you my mother is Big Mom?" And Lucci's eyes then widen, like the Yonko. And Luffy just nods his head. "But I don't really care about that. And you'd be shocked to hear who my dad is. Who's your dad? Dragon. As this guy then jumps back to the end of the room. So that means I have to kill you. Then he turns into his leopard form. Luffy then brings out his sword. As he's like, Hephaestus then starts to blaze. He then starts to get hotter and hotter and hotter until he turns into blue flames. And now Luffy, we just have to say, what is this doing to Luffy's blade? Well, you know how fire can, with rock, merge blades into different forms? Luffy's blade is going to become so sharp, like a Kamega kill sharp. If you, like, the blade's always going to have heat emanating off of it. And it can cut through you like a butter knife. It can cut through the air like a butter knife. So, yeah, Luffy's blade is literally going to be called, I need to know, how do you say, who is the Roman god of fire?
Vulcan.
Okay, so Luffy's blade's going to be called Vulcan. We already used Hephaestus, so now we're going to be using Vulcan. I'm probably going to forget that. So, yeah. As he then says, Vulcan. Fire then emanates around the room as it's just a blaze. And he then slices Rob Lucci's chest, making Rob Lucci cough. Rob Lucci had to use Iron Man, but then he just passes out after this. You know, and then Luffy then jumps back as then he smashes his fist into Rob Lucci. Now, since Luffy's the son of two literal Chads and the grandson of the Chad of the Marines, we're gonna have this boy, like, you know Superman? He ain't nothing on Luffy. I'm just kidding. Luffy's going to be, like, strength-wise. I'm not saying, like, literal strength-wise. I mean, like, muscle strength, you know? As strong as Naruto. So, nah, that's too OP. Rob Lucci would die. Luffy is going to be as strong as, well, Luffy and Zoro. As he then smashes his fist into Rob Lucci's chest, sending Rob Lucci flying. Oh, and Luffy's taller. How tall is Rob Lucci in his leopard form? How tall is Rob Lucci in his leopard form? Who's Rob Levine? Okay. How tall is Rob Lucci from One Piece in his leopard form? Alright. Luffy is going to be the Lucci persistent. Rob Lucci is going to be at least, oh, it's right here. Luffy's going to be 13 feet. Well, or, okay, possible size comparison. Okay, no. Rob Lucci, well, you see, Rob Lucci is 13 feet in his full-on, size when it comes on to leopard form. And he's also 9 feet, and regularly he's 6 feet. But we're going to have this man, Luffy, be 9 feet because, well, that 13 feet's taller than the Admirals. So we didn't see Luffy as, well, Rob Lucci's dead, so not dead, but he knocked the crap out. So yeah, we will not be seeing Rob Lucci for a very long time. So yeah, Luffy then saves Robin, Hero of the Day, Thriller Bark then goes by. Oh, did I explain Luffy versus Mihawk? So Zoro took his chance, and then Luffy took his chance. He then fired his sword at Mihawk, encasing, doing the exact same thing he did with Rob Lucci, just not turning into blue fire because he awakened blue fire in the Rob Lucci Fight, aka he awakened his move Vulcan in the Lucci Fight. And Luffy is going to send like water attacks at like water slashes, water crescents, water tsunamis at my boy Mihawk. And fire like slashes and basically a lot of Chad techniques at my boy Mihawk. Now Mihawk's gonna cut through these, and he's gonna go rushing at Luffy. Luffy's gonna he's using a standard katana. Luffy is going to take out the Night Eye Kitetsu as Mihawk sends Demon Chakra. I'm just kidding. Mihawk then Night Eye Kitetsu. Okay, so instead of my boy Sasuke getting Shisui, my boy Sasuke is gonna get the Night Eye Kitetsu, and okay, I'll probably give my boy Sasuke Shisui, but that would be like later because, well, my own issues, you know. So yeah, my boy Sasuke is going to be getting the Night Eye Kitetsu. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! I'm really pictured him naked. Why did I think you could do this? Ronnie hostage on the move. He shot himself. And why is your gun so small? The cops are on the way. Oh, sorry. Bonnie and Clyde. Rihanna. Yeah. So we then see as my boy Luffy then gets defeated the crap out of by my boy Mihawk. Now Mihawk didn't go all out devil I'm gonna kill you on Luffy. So yeah. We're just gonna skip to Marineford. Now, Luffy was able to cut down the CP9. He was able to deal with them. But he wasn't able. Oh, and instead of Zoro having his big moment, you know, being the very very strongest or the very very best, we're gonna have my boy Luffy be the very very best. It's just he ain't gonna be so bloody. He's not gonna be so bloody because, well, he might be iron. So, but then the iron's gonna. Okay. Instead he took Zoro's pain. Zoro's gonna have his moment. When he takes Luffy's pain in the future, which, yeah, that would just hype up Zoro even more. Yeah, like this what if don't really make that much sense. So we didn't see my boy Luffy as he, like, this is just me rambling and talking. I promise I'm going to do a rebunk of this series, but I have a good feeling that a lot of you are going to watch this because you're going to think that it's good, and then you're going to give me like 100 thumbs down because all I did was ramble during this what if. So yeah, but hey, we're still going to get enough views for Gojo. I can't say his name. We're still going to get enough views for Gojo's channel, so hooray. We didn't see Luffy as he's just looking at Marineford, and then he said, I'm gonna save you, Asia. And Whitebeard, we have the entire scene with Whitebeard and Luffy, where Luffy then looks at Whitebeard, and then he says, oh, I see. You want to become the king. And yeah, they have the entire scene. And Luffy's just gonna be flying around with with Hephaestus and Poseidon. Well, he's gonna be flying around on Hephaestus, and Poseidon is just gonna be like, embodied with his, not embodied with his blade. Poseidon's just gonna be like, you know the Rasengan in Naruto's hand, and Poseidon is as big as a giant Rasengan. And Hephaestus is as big as, well, a giant Rasengan. But there are differences. Hephaestus looks more like a Rasen Shuriken when it's just there, and Poseidon's gonna look like a big, ginormous Rasengan, or Odama Rasengan. And Luffy's gonna be 9 feet, so when he looks up to Whitebeard, there's not really that, like, he's half as tall as Whitebeard, so don't worry, Luffy's not gonna look like a little shrimp compared to this. I'm just kidding, he's not a god compared to this guy. So we didn't see as Big Mom is watching on TV. Mama, mama, as she then sees her little baby. Huh, what's his bounty? 830 million. Okay, we going for that. Ooh, we going for him. He's gonna become our fourth sweet. Nah. Curse you, Cracker. You're weak. My son over here is going to become our third division commander. You can become the fourth, but I'm going for my little baby. Come on, everybody, get up that horse. Yeah, he's probably gonna die at Marineford anyway, so let's go. But I thought you liked me, Mommy. I don't give a crap about you. I just want some military strength so I can become the king of the pirates. Come on, let's go. But you're a woman. Shut up, you little bitch. Sorry, Mommy. Yeah, so Cracker dies. I'm just kidding. He doesn't actually die. Luffy then goes... Yeah, I don't know why I just turned Big Mom black. Like, did I seriously just turn Big Mom into a black woman? Yeah. Y'all are probably not gonna like that. So, my boy Luffy then goes rushing in Marineford. Like, he's going full speed. Plus ultra. And he then fires Prometheus, saying, "Sunrise dawning on a cruel sun." As, he then sends this at the Marines. And who can combat this? Not Kizaru. Not even my boy Aokiji. What about Akainu? Big dog. As Akainu then comes, as he yells, "Hellhound!" right at Luffy's attack, and they then smash. No, that sounded wrong. Together. Prometheus then yells, Mommy, that hurt! And then Luffy then shoots. Luffy, that hurt. And then Luffy, you see how in this picture he has Naraka tattooed like this with Poseidon on it? He then throws Poseidon right at Akainu, and Akainu just stands there. And Aokiji, Rokushiki's right over to Poseidon and freezes Poseidon. Luffy just yells, "No!" Both of his main things are, they've been defeated. Now Luffy, since he just realizes that he's been standing on air for the past couple of seconds, and then he's like, "How the heck am I?" And then he sees his legs moving. Oh, second gear. I forgot about that. As he then activates second gear, he then blitses Akainu. And he then, he smashes his leg into Poseidon. And Poseidon, you think that he would break. Nah. When he shatters and falls to the ground, he then turns right back into his liquid state. And he then goes rushing at Aokiji, smashing his fist into Aokiji. And unconsciously just doing this because, he the one who hurt me, man. Now, how is he doing this? He's water, dumbass. And Aokiji was distracted by Luffy. And Akainu, Luffy tried to cut through him and that didn't work, so. But then Hephaestus then comes back up, and then he turns into a giant hammer and smashes it into Akainu's head. And Akainu's like, "How the heck did you..." Oh, wait. Elements can hurt other elements. Oh, makes a lot of sense. But I'm still the top dog here, so I'm gonna kill all of you pirates at Marineford. As he's about to smash his legs into, smash his fist into Luffy, but then Whitebeard then comes with a Whitebeard Stomper, and he stomps into Akainu's back, smashing it to the ground, and he then says, "Stupid brat, go on and save your brother." As Luffy then smiles, and he then goes rushing over to save his big bro Ace. So we can see as our favorite boy. Wait, that sounded wrong. Our favorite boy Sanji is not our favorite. No, our favorite cook Sanji. I know Gordon Ramsay, you're a legend. You're so good, but You ain't got nothing on Sanji. I'm just kidding. But Sanji literally can make food out of bones, so unless Gordon Ramsay can do that, if I'm gonna pick a cook to serve me for the rest of my life, I'm picking Sanji. So yeah, even though I wouldn't be able to understand him because he's either speaking French or Japanese. So yeah, I really want to learn Japanese, because you see, anime is mostly from Japan, and they kind of make the best anime, probably. Yeah, Japan makes the best anime. You know, they have open minds, so yeah. I'm not saying that Americans don't have, bro. I'm an American, so we need to stop giving so much props to ourselves. So yeah, Japan, people from Japan have great anime, and they have really open minds, and they have a lot of legends. So yeah, like Oda, the person who made My Hero Academia, I forgot his name. The person who made Dragon Ball Z, I forgot his name. The person who made Hunter x Hunter, I forgot his name. And Kishimoto. So yeah, my two favorite anime writers of all time, Oda and Kishimoto. Maybe it's because those are the only anime writers' names that I really know. Yeah, I'll just pretend I did not say that. Oh, and the person who made Demon Slayer. I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z. I know that might sound crazy. I know a lot of stuff from it. I just haven't watched it. I still think Naruto is one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest. Let's just get this straight. One Piece. I know y'all are gonna hate this. I don't think personally. I just don't think that it's the greatest. It's about the things that it's the best at are fights and friendship. But Naruto is relatable, and then it's also not relatable in all ways, but it's relatable, but at the exact same time, it has friendship. I forgot what I was gonna say. And personally, to me, I think Naruto is the dang it, I forgot what I was gonna say. I've been having a lot of brain farts recently. My brain's just been going poof. So yeah, Naruto's good at friendship and being relatable, and I keep coming close to it, but it's just so far away. I just can't grab it. That sounded wrong. What was I about to say? Dang it! So, and lessons. Yes, friendship, lessons, and you can do what parents want to teach their kids. What parents want to teach, their kids in America, just because you're disabled to something don't mean that you can't do it. Just because you don't have feet don't mean that you can't play basketball. Just because you don't have any arms doesn't mean that you can't. It's like that. Well, the second one, that one just didn't make any sense. But the first one, yeah, what I just said sounded very stupid. But yeah, and I hate Hinata. And I hate Nami too. So yeah, we didn't see my boy as he's fighting. When he gets hockey, he's gonna be low admiral level, stronger than Sabo, barely. So my man just smashes his fist right into Akainu. And Akainu says, "What the heck?" He had water coated over it. And he's literally fighting Aokiji, one-on-one. He then sends a fire sword slash at Aokiji, and Aokiji dodges. But then he then sends a Poseidon a Poseidon wave at Aokiji, and Aokiji just it wasn't Poseidon, but the water. Poseidon threw water at him, and Aokiji dodged this. But then my boy then came around and hit Aokiji with a water wave, and then he hit him with a fire blast, and he's teleporting or going super fast. Now Kiji just was about to freeze my boy Luffy, but Kizaru then tried to come in and got smacked the heck out of by Marco and Jozu, and was sent flying back. And Mihawk fought Vista, stuff like that happened. So Luffy's just fighting Aokiji, and Aokiji's starting to get annoyed, so he's actually starting to put a little bit of into it. So he's using Haki now, and Luffy's just dodging all of his attacks, and then he does a fast and majestic destroyer flame at our boy Aokiji, and then he then says, "Okay, it's I'm done with fighting you this way," and I think I done forgot the Roman god of fire. I thought I could finesse. Who is the Roman god of fire? Vulcan. Okay, as Luffy then says, Vulcan. Wait, isn't a Vulcan like a... Hey, so we have some more stuff to add. As, if you know a Vulcan, I think it's a bird, or it's called a Vulcan, or something like that. And it then turns, it just emanates off of Luffy's blade. Oh, and he can basically cut Logia users because his blade, the heat emanating off of it can literally cut through anything. So yeah, except for Kaido's skin and Big Mom's skin. He can cut Big Mom, but he can't slice her all the way. And he can he cut Black Blades? Now he can make dents in Haki, but he can't cut straight through Haki. If he uses his strongest attack with his own Haki, he can cut through other people's Haki, except for people who have stronger Haki than him. So yeah, he then he's now standing on Poseidon, and Hephaestus is enraging his blade, making it look like a ginormous blade of fire. Luffy's just standing there, as he then says, no, we were majestic destroyer flame, and from the bro, why? No, I am not answering you. Why? I'm gonna tell her that I cannot call her right now. I can't talk right now. I'm doing a video. Alright. So she whoa. So he then goes and he fires an attack at my boy Rob Frick. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that call just she probably gonna be real mad. I should probably end this video soon. Yeah, we probably ain't even gonna make it on an hour. Nah, we gonna go all the way up to Wano. So he's fighting Aokiji head on, and he then slashes that fire slash at Aokiji, and the heat emanating off of it turns the fire black, and everybody literally says, "Oh, Koji, at this moment, I bet you knew. You effed up." As Aokiji then tries to attack it, but he's too late. And then he then gets sliced in the chest by this attack, creating a fire slice from Luffy on his chest, making him yell out in pain. Monkey D. Like, he actually defeated Aokiji. He just finessed the system. That's the only reason why he defeated Aokiji. And Aokiji is just down to 4, and Luffy's just coming right at him. Oh, that sounded wrong, bro. And he didn't lift up his sword. And then he's about to take one more slash to kill Rob Lucci. And then we didn't hear, nah, we ain't gonna do that. We're not. Big Mom's not gonna reach the Marineford. As we then see a man with hockey, because if you remember from the flashbacks, Aokiji was like Garp's, little buddy, you know what I mean? So my boy Garp then comes and he says, I'm not gonna let you kill a son to me. And he then smashes his fist into Luffy's face, putting a freaking crater on this dude's face, sending Luffy flying back to the ground, smashing into the rock. Luffy just coughs out blood on blood on blood. And Garp just stands there, and he's walking towards Luffy. Luffy has a couple of loose teeth. He's not going to lose any teeth, don't worry, because he can't grow those back. Or can he? I'm just kidding, he can't grow those back. As Luffy then starts to... And he then puts his thing back. He then takes out a sword, and then he says, Gramps, that one hurt. Why'd you have to do that? I'm not gonna let you kill an innocent man. And listen, Luffy, the day you chose to become a pirate was the day you were never my grandson. Now, he doesn't actually mean this. As Luffy just steps back and he's, but Gramps, it's already bad enough that your mom is Big Mom and your dad is a criminal. Is Monkey D. Dragon the criminal? And everybody's just like, wait. I must be hearing wrong. His mom's the Yonko. That boy needs to be killed at all costs. As they're then saying, I never knew that. And Jinbei's just saying, well, crap, I didn't actually know that one. He's actually way more shocked because, if you know anything about Jinbei and the whole connection to Big Mom, you know what I mean. And he's like, hey, Luffy could be my ticket out. Okay, so we need to keep this kid alive. Yeah, we need to keep this kid alive. Oh, okay, everyone, we need to keep Luffy alive at all cost. As he goes rushing at Garp, but Garp just backhand this man. Garp keeps smashing his fist into Luffy. Luffy's barely surviving. Yeah. And he then uppercuts Luffy. But while Akainu's down, Whitebeard then blitzes Garp and smashes his Bicento into Garp's, making Garp fly back. Ah, dang you, Whitebeard, this has nothing to do with you. You're gonna kill your grandson. I wasn't gonna kill him, I'm just gonna knock him out. Nothing's better than a fist of love. As, well, I never really knew love from my parents, so you're dead, Garp. As then Akainu comes, and he smashes his fist through a Whitebeard. And the war just basically kind of goes the same, except for Luffy just douching out so many times. And yeah, we didn't get, Luffy defeats my man Doflamingo. The Straw Hat Pirates have that 2-year time skip. And Luffy's significantly more stronger. He is like around Admiral level, like low Admiral level. So if you were to go up against my boy Katakuri, he would defeat Katakuri. He can defeat every Yonko 1st Division commander. And, well, if you know anything about One Piece, you know Jesus Burgess is the 1st Division commander of the Blackbeard Pirates. So, yeah. Which is really weird. My man's doesn't even know hockey, and somehow he's the 1st Division commander of the Blackbeard Pirates. Oh, yeah, let's grab them. I just want to see something. I know, I was just wondering how Sasuke got Naruto. Sorry if there are any pauses in the video. It was BC. Okay, Kakashi step in. Okay, somebody died 6 months ago, and okay, someone joined 10 months ago. I'm just trying to find somebody else to shout out. Shout out to this guy who has subscribers. Oh, that's the exact same person. Hey, sub to him probably. Yeah, but we're just gonna get right back to the video. So yeah, Luffy is pretty strong, and then Luffy then meets up at Whole Cake Island, standing in front of his mom. Now, Luffy's bounty after Marineford and surviving it was now 1 billion. Now, Big Mom wanted Luffy now. No homo. She wanted her son. She was like, oh, that sounds so wrong. She was like, you're coming back home. And this is kind of like a Sanji and Luffy sob story right now. So Sanji and Luffy team up to fight Big Mom. Like, instead of Sanji will actually hurt Big Mom now. Sanji then rushes at Big Mom as he then hockeys up his leg. And Luffy then hockeys up his blade and puts Hephaestus around his blade. And he then says, hey, Poseidon, can you deal with Big Mom's homie, Zeus? Well, water and lightning aren't really a great match, but I guess I can. As he then goes rushing at Zeus, and they didn't, Zeus and, then start clashing. No, so he's fighting, Big Mom and him are fighting identically. It's just that Luffy's using, Hephaestus around his sword. And he then uses Vulcan to make his sword, stronger, blaze fire. And he's just fighting Big Mom. Now, do you think he's standing a chance? Nah. Every attack, Luffy's putting it in his all. And then Big Mom then says, come on, boy! And she then slams her blade into his blade. And he then, uses a lot, he then uses 95% of his power just to, keep it at bay with Big Mom. Which pushes him down straight into the ground. Oh, what is Luffy? Okay, Luffy's floating on Poseidon. Poseidon then says, come on, we're gonna have to boost you up. Use second gear. As Luffy then uses second gear, and this affects Poseidon too. So Poseidon is just on fire. Not literally on fire, but you know the term. Poseidon then speeds up and boosts straight at Big Mom, blitzing Big Mom as Luffy is about to get his one attack in. And Big Mom then turns around, but then gets kicked by Sanji right in the tummy, which pushes her back barely. And Luffy then uses his fire blade, and then he says, fire. Fire bomb slasher! 7 slashes of HE double hockey sticks! As he then slashes Big Mom, this burns Big Mom on the back. Nah, not on the back, but on the outside of her arm. Close to her chest, but close to her collar, at her collarbone. He then cuts her from her collarbone to her armpit, making Big Mom back up. And then she says, dang you, boy! And then she then goes on her rampage, nearly killing both Luffy and Sanji, having Zoro step in, doing his 3-sword style, having the entire freaking crew step in, not really doing jack to Big Mom. So, yeah. Luffy versus Katakuri fight happens. When that happened, Luffy defeated Katakuri much more easier, because, well, he's Admiral level, so, yeah, low Admiral level. And then the entire fight of Sanji. Oh yeah, and just by the way, Sanji is 1st Division Commander level, and I believe that Zoro is stronger than Sanji, but in this what if for the Sanji fans, we're gonna be having my boy Sanji stronger than Zoro. So yeah, that's how it's gonna be. My boy Sanji is gonna be stronger than my boy Zoro. Zoro. Yeah. So Luffy Poseidon start to come up with new tech. Luffy Poseidon Hephaestus and start to come up with new techniques. And then now he has future sight. Now he also has his sword. So now they then come up with a new move, which is going to be literally the Susanoo. Like, it's literally going to be the Susanoo. So now in this, what Luffy Susanoo is gonna look like? It's gonna be blue. Like, it's gonna be a blue Susanoo like Madara's. Yeah, it's gonna look like Madara's Susanoo. But it's only gonna be like a half Susanoo. Don't worry. It's not gonna be like the full-on Susanoo, because then that'd be giant compared to people like, Kaido. So he then has a Susanoo, and yeah, how does he breathe in it? He has his own bubble. And the water basically just keeps away from his body somehow. And it's hard as rock. Like, he put invisible hockey around it, aka like Ryu. He then hockeys up, and like his blade, well, like, it's like so you know how in those shows where I think it's like Power Rangers, where they're moving and then like the real them is actually moving, and the robot that they're in is moving how they're moving. So yeah, it's kind of like that. So Luffy uses her face, like, so when Luffy moves in a cutting position, like, the thing moves in a cutting position to cut Kaido. So yeah, Luffy uses, what's it called, Hephaestus, as a arrow, kind of, or a sword, or whatever he wants to shape it in. So this would actually like give him an entirely different, like, he's literally admiral level now, so he could actually like severely injure Kaido and severely injure Big Mom. So yeah, that would be pretty like legit if you think about it. And how the sword's gonna be, like, Luffy's gonna have like a water sword. Like, no, he's still gonna have the Night Eye Kitetsu, but he's gonna put out the his sword, but the thing's just gonna create a water sword, because you can't, the Night Eye Kitetsu's not that big. And yeah, like, when Luffy first fights Kaido, he is going to jam my boy Kaido up. Like, he's actually gonna hurt Kaido. And then when Kaido tries to one-shot Luffy, Luffy has this Susanoo, so it hits Luffy, but it don't kill Luffy. It really hurts Poseidon. But, like, he then goes rushing, and he's fighting, like, clashing with Kaido for a good minute. You thought I was gonna say a good 3 minutes? That was actually what came inside of my head. But then I was like, nah, a good minute. So he ain't gonna be doing real, like, he ain't gonna be doing that much damage to Kaido. So he's fighting Kaido for a good minute, and then Kaido then, like, his form then starts to go rushing out. He's running out of hockey to keep the water condensed around his body. And plus, Poseidon is getting hit really hard. So, no homo. Poseidon's getting hit, like, beaten by Kaido really hard. Like, really bad, yeah. He's getting beaten by Kaido really bad. And he's actually starting to get, like, really weary and tired. So, Poseidon gets weaker, and Hephaestus isn't really taking that much damage, and then Luffy then fires off a fire majestic destroyer flame at Kaido arrow. Fire majestic destroyer flame arrow at Kaido, which Kaido barely dodges, and then Luffy comes out with a sword, and then Kaido then slams both Luffy's sword and him into the ground, knocking Luffy unconscious. Or nearly knocking Luffy unconscious, making him wiggly like he's drunk. And then Kaido then like puts his arm in the air, and then he just lets his arm drop right on Luffy, knocking Luffy into the ground, making him unconscious. And then Hephaestus comes, and then he then covers Luffy, creating KCM. Now he can actually heal Luffy as he's slowly healing Luffy. They didn't say hurry up and heal him, but they didn't try to touch Luffy. Luffy then burns them and uses his Conqueror's Haki to stop them. Now then Luffy's being used as a freaking ragdoll right now. So Hephaestus is like pulls up Luffy's body, and then he activates his arm Haki. He then goes rushing at Kaido as Kaido then slams like Hephaestus smash against the ground. Like Luffy's knocked out, but Hephaestus is controlling Luffy's body, so he can like stay alive. TD presents Devontae Adams. I might actually CJ so cool. Just made a post. Alright, LeBron James just made a post. Okay, I don't know why, but oh no, that's Bronny. Oh, cause I was about to say that really looks like CJ so cool in that picture. I was like always just wondering who is that in that picture, and it turns out that it's either Bronny or Bryce, or a younger 13-year-old Bronny or Bryce. So we didn't see. Nah, it's definitely Bronny. Yeah, it's definitely Bronny. We didn't see as Luffy is being used as a ragdoll, and he didn't get. And Kaido said, "Oh, you're really annoying." And he slams his thing inside of. Oh, whoa, that sounded wrong. That sounded really wrong. He slams his Kanabo. Yeah, let me use proper terms because what I'm saying is it does not sound inappropriate. He then slams his Kanabo into. Wait, what is my thing percent? Oh, it's at 18%. He then slams his Kanabo right into Luffy, making what it's called, the Hephaestus get knocked the crack out, and them seeing like they then shrink and hide and put the Night Eye Kitetsu inside of like themselves to protect Luffy. Like Poseidon's knocked out and Hephaestus is nearly knocked out, but he just did this for his master Luffy, putting it inside of his robe. That sounded really wrong, bro. Why everything I'm saying in this video sounds super wrong? So yeah, then go to Udon prison for the Ryukyu training, and he actually fights Queen, and he defeats Queen. And this is where I'm going to be. Then get back up to the rooftop to fight Kaido, Red Rock, stuff like that. The entire portrait of. Oh shoot! This is spoilers. Yeah, this is when you have to ending off this. Like, comment, subscribe, share it to all of your friends on your social media platforms. YouTube, we up, peace.